of the difference during the fight?
Athletically, and with his range, is he compared favorably to anyone who fought in terms of his athleticism and his range?
I don't know. I don't know pretty much about him. If I saw during the camp 2 or 3 rounds of his fights, it's a lot. Pedro came to me with all the strategy, all the points we have to work it, and I follow. I just follow Pedro. He create the right strategy for the fight, and I just follow what he said, what he sent me to do.
So no tape watching from your standpoint. You've seen 3 rounds, you said?
Yeah, like 3 rounds. Yeah.
And that was enough?
Pedro is a guy who checked the videos, who studied the videos, who studied the opponent on videos. I'm just follow Pedro for whatever he sent me to do.
Is there anything about like his jab? Because I know he has sparred with Sergio Martinez, he sparred with Matthew Macklin, and both of them said that he has a really potent jab. Is that something that you've taken into account in the strategy, or does that come up?
We're going to check it out on Saturday.
Miguel, there are other fighters with titles. There are other fighters who could sell more tickets than this guy. Why'd you pick him?
That was the best option we have over the table, and we go for him.
In what way was it the best option?
What?
In what way was it the best option?
When you mention best option, you're going for every aspect. In every aspect, he was the best option.
Is there a comfort zone fighting here at Madison Square Garden? You've fought here so long, you've been so successful. Is there a comfort zone you feel about fighting here?
I have to work anyway. People here treat me pretty good, unbelievable, but people here help me a lot. They're rooting for me. They make me be a boxer when I have to be a boxer. Make me be a brawler when I have to be a brawler. People here is different than other places.
Just to get away from it, can you talk about Emmanuel Stewart for a while? I mean, you worked with him for a while. Can you reflect on him for a minute?
He was our trainer for 2 fights, Foreman and Mayorga, and we enjoy a lot being together with him. We miss their barbecues on the training camp, but he brings a lot of knowledge to us.
Do you still get excited about? I mean, you fought here 8 times. Do you still get excited about fighting here? I mean, is there a certain energy that you draw from the crowd, or that you draw from the team in this film?
Actually, when you are so, ¿cómo se dice eso? When you expect so much from you, you always being excited to show, prove to the people what you made on your training camp.
Why do you feel the crowd expects more from you here?
People here enjoy when I move, when I'm going to my opponent. I think people here enjoy every aspect of my boxing style.
You think it's a knowledgeable crowd? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Miguel, back to this fight. I know you fought quite a few southpaws. Do they present any particular problem for you, or do you like fighting?
Actually, I'm a southpaw converting to a right stance. I fought few southpaws. No one caused me problems, and I didn't expect Austin going to cause me problems. We had real skills, sparring partners in Orlando, and I know, and I'm pretty sure he's more skills guy than Austin, and he caused me much more troubles than Austin going to cause me on the fight.
Who's the toughest southpaw you fought so far, would it be Zab?
Well, I think was Quintana. Caused me 2 really hard rounds.
But you chose this guy even though he is a southpaw, so I guess you don't mind fighting.
No, You have to do whatever you have to do.
So it doesn't, like, when somebody brings you an opponent, it doesn't matter if they're a southpaw or
No.
right-handed.
No. If it's an option for me, I'm going for it.
I know you're focused on this fight, but just entertaining for a moment.
Entertaining whom?
How big would a Canelo fight be? Puerto Rico, Mexico.
Everybody knows the rivalry Puerto Rican and Mexican have all time. They know what Mexican guy and a Puerto Rican guy is capable of doing inside the ring. And I know that it's going to be a great fight for all the boxing fans.
Is that motivation for you to get through this fight?
No, after Austin on Saturday, I can think in whoever going to be my next opponent.
Have you gone back and watched the Mayweather fight?
I saw it like 2 times.
What did you think? I mean, it seemed like you thought you won right after the fight. Do you?
No. There was a close fight, There was the fight the judges give on the scorecards. But I feel after watching it, I realized I made a great job. I made a great fight, and I'm pretty proud of my performance this night.
Do you think there are things that you could change that would help you win that fight if you fought him again?
God brings second opportunities, I wait for mine.
What did you? I mean, when you watched that fight, what did you see that maybe you shouldn't have done in that fight? What was
No, that was an old fight. That was a fight who just happened in my life, What we does bad in this fight cost us the victory, and I prefer to don't think about it.
How have you started to balance still being an active fighter with being a promoter, starting your own company, and all the other things that come with it?
That was an idea of my father,
Yeah.
and he picked 3 excellent guys who runs the company by themselves and not occupying myself a lot, not occupying my mind when I'm working in boxing. I trust in them as my father trusts in them, And I actually have a great team. They made things easiest for me.
Do you feel different coming into this fight as opposed to the fight last year when everything was talking about the reps and there was all that extra stuff? Is it a lot easier to get prepared for a fight like this where there's not so much?
Was an easy treatment for me to train. Margarito's stole from me a lot of things in 2009, and I get it back last year. This fight, all I want is the belt, and the only thing I work in the camp was for the belt.
Miguel?
You talk about him stealing away from you, and I can't help but wonder how different maybe the Pacquiao fight might have been had you not had so much damage absorbed in the Margarito fight. Is that something you're referring to when you say he took some things away from you?
No, I'm just referring to the trust in myself, the attitude I face my challenge, all those things. He stole good things from me, Put beside the danger he caused to me in this fight. He passed away, It's 4 years ago when I fought him. If I wouldn't be ready to fight after Margarito's fight, I prefer to die myself.
Did it cause any lack of confidence in certain
Ju- ju-
areas, like maybe in the Cotto fight and maybe in the Pacquiao fight? Because those fights were back to back.
Yeah,
Did it affect you at all? Do you think, looking back?
but indirectly, not direct, but all those things, all the old Miguel who get used to go into the gym, to go into the track in the mornings, that was the Miguel who returned after Margarito's winning.
Miguel, if you could get a second chance against either Pacquiao or Mayweather, which one, if you could only have one, which one would you want to fight again?
The one who paid me more.
Which one do you think you have a better chance of beating the second time?
Excuse?
Which one do you think you would have a better chance of beating the second time?
After passing the first point I mentioned right now, the money, I'm going to be ready to face and beat anyone.
Miguel, how have your skills, your physical skills, changed in the last few years? Are you stronger, slower, your reflexes different? How has it changed?
I'm getting older every year, and everybody knows that, you know? I'm just trying to be the best Miguel I can be during my training sessions. I'm waking up every morning trying to bring in my best in every training camp session, and I know next Saturday I'm going to climb the ring to bringing to the whole crowd, to myself and to myself, the best Miguel they can see.
Are there things that you could do 3 or 4 years ago that you can't do now?
Excuse?
Are there things that you could do 3 or 4 years ago physically that you can't do now?
3 or 4 years ago, I do the same box. I'm still doing the same, you know.